Somewhere deep beneath the waves of the Atlantic is this. Spectacular, shimmering pinnacles and rocks which have been named the Lost City. There is no other place known on Earth that is anything like it. Here, despite the absence of light or oxygen, hydrocarbons, the very building blocks of life, are being spontaneously created in a reaction between these rocks and the seawater. Scientists believe life on Earth may have begun in a place like this billions of years ago.
We know from the rock record that these type of rocks existed during the early Earth. We know in different parts of Earth's history that we have these type of rocks, but we've never found it on the seafloor. Being able to understand the processes and the whole system of Lost City, being able to understand it now could give us clues as to what went on in the past and how life started.
Yet today, it is under threat. Sky News has learned that the Lost City has now been designated as part of a mining exploration site given over to Poland. The decision was taken by an institution called the International Seabed Authority, a UN agency based in Jamaica.
The Lost City is an active hydrothermal vent, and it is in the area that has been allocated to Poland.
The ISA's job is to decide which parts of the seafloor in international waters can be mined by which country. But some have asked whether it's paying enough attention to the environmental consequences.
I think the ISA has a pretty good record of transparency. The meetings of its political bodies are all public meetings held here in Jamaica.
We know very little about what happens inside those meetings and how those decisions are taken.
Recommendations are made by a body called the Legal and Technical Commission, which is a body that is elected by the countries and is empowered to review the applications.
How many people are on the
At the moment there are 30.
Have you ever, in the ISA's history, rejected a licence application?
No, so far no licence application has been rejected.
And for environmentalists, there are no easy answers. So why do we need to go down towards the seabed? Well, it largely comes down to these. The primary ingredient in mobile phone batteries and batteries in electric cars is cobalt, and 90% of the world's known resources of cobalt lies in structures underneath the sea. Same thing for the big ingredient when it comes to solar panels. In other words, if we want to have a green future, we might have to go and mine the seabed. And this British company is making the machines that will enable us to do that. Why do we need to go under the water to mine?
We've got a growing population around the world. Coupled with that, that population, per capita, their mineral requirements are increasing as countries develop. If we look at our sources on land, most of the easy, better deposits have been mined.
For decades, deep-sea mining was a pipe dream. Now, that dream is looking increasingly like a reality. With major consequences we are only now starting to calculate. Ed Conway, Sky News.